Hi, it's Lori, the Armchair Chef. Welcome to my channel. I have another update on FOs, and I finished my quick and easy project, and I already picked a new one, and I'm going to add the video on to the end of this. Relax. I went out. He brought them some French fries, so they're just all Twitter pated. You know, Twitter pated used to be different before Twitter came along. Wasn't that something Tigger said? Tigger pated, Twitter pated, Pooh? Didn't Pooh or Piglet? It wasn't a Winnie and Pooh thing. Twitter pated until Twitter came along. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, what? What? Oh my God! He needs his burp. Look at him. He needs his burp. He's happy now. I gotta burp him. Anyway, I had a headband by Blossom, and it was twisted, and it had one side one color and one side the other color. So what I did instead of that, because why change color if you don't have to? I did it in Super Saver stripes. So by the time I get to the other end, it'll already be another color. Uh-huh. That was pretty good, huh? So this is the back. The stripes worked up pretty good. Each one's a couple inches and they worked into the other ones. And when I was doing it, I'm not sure because mine is so wide, a single twist, I don't know, but I was watching Lisa and Lisa was talking about her daughter doing double twists. So I just went ahead and did a twist that looked like that. I think it's a double twist. So it came out like this. So I'm guessing that's a double twist. And it worked because this is so wide. It's very wide. So let me put it on and show you. Now, when she did this pattern, there was not a lot of detailed explanation. She did go slow for the stitches. So if you don't know stitches, this worked out really well for that. But as far as sizing and measurements and rows, she just left that all up to you to figure out on your own. It says, if I'm making this one size, if you want to make it a different size, do more stitches. If you want to make it longer, just measure around your head. So there was really no guideline. You have to figure that part out on your own. So I just kept wrapping it around my head until it felt like it was long enough. And then I measured my head. Then I measured this and realized, okay, it will stretch a little bit. So let me put it on and see. Yeah, definitely covers the ears. Not too tall. I believe I did 20 side with the Super Saver pooling, which I believe is acrylic, so this can be washed. It looks like a shower thingy. And yes, Deb made one too with me. So I'm going to be putting hers up at the end. She said she made hers in cotton and she's going to use it to hold her hair back when she washes her face. And she said it really was quick and easy. This stitch is really nice. They call it the Suzette stitch. It is a single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch, skip a space. And then when you go backwards, the next row, you do your single double and then your single in the turn stitch. And then your next single is in the single stitch because you skip the one, which was the double, and then the next one was the single. So that's how it ends up looking with this texture. And there's just tiny holes. And I really like this. This is nice. It wasn't that fast for me because it's kind of hard. Well, for one thing, this yarn split and I was using a 5.5 or a 5.25 and it did split on me and I used a tapered hook. So it wasn't a sharp and pointy hook, it wasn't a inline, just a metal, one of those cheapy metal with the ergonomic hooks. So yeah. And so I don't know how much I used. I guess I could weigh this stuff. I'd never thought about that before till I seen other people talking about it. How much did I use? Weigh it, and then you can figure it out by dividing it or something. That's too much math for me. but it looks like there could be room for another one. Or you just keep going till you run out and then make something. You can make a cowl. Because this could go over your neck too. So you just can keep going. You don't even have to do a twist in it. So yeah, you could do this and wear it under your jacket or something. It won't be too bad. Because it does go down in the front, so it gathers at your neck. So okay. Okay, now I got to get it off. Well, I am going to mention my mystery yarn challenge for April is going along very, very smoothly. I am really so proud of you people who are participating because a lot of the packages are going out already and it's only the second day, mailing day of the week. I'm really proud of you this month to get them out early. I've gotten a lot of people sending me their tracking notification. I even got mine out. I got it out today, pat on the back. Because get this, I'm going to have a little video for you. I got my vacuum sealer out, and that was my first vacuum project, was my mystery yarn challenge, to vacuum seal it to see how it works. Now I went out and watched a whole bunch of videos. I keep looking back. I'm sorry. It's annoying me. I keep looking. Went out and watched a bunch of videos for different people. Now I watched about 4 of them. One guy, some of them use the straw. Some of them say, well, don't use the straw, use this. Use the thicker bags. You could use the thinner bag if it's not going to be something that's for long-term storage. So I watched all these videos. And when I bought my sealer, I bought a pack of 3 small bags and 3 large bags. So I have plenty of bags, but I just went out to get more bags. I went and got freezer bags. I went to Big Lots because I can get a lot of stuff cheap there. And they had the freezer bags, but they had the ones that are stand and fill. So the bottom is wider. So you don't have to like shove the yarn and stuff in there. You can actually maybe sit a bunch of them in there. Some of them smaller ones, the hanks, you can. So yeah, instead of it being perfectly flat, it's going to have, it's called like gusseted, which my bags are gusseted. So that's why I can put stuff in it and it sort of has a square bottom. Now, these have a slider. You do not use anything on the top. All of this is cut off, so it doesn't really matter what top you buy. Now, the reason they want you to buy the other ones is because when you do it, you have to have something that lets the air come out. That's why these bags have texture on them. So there's little teeny tiny lanes for the air to come out. So, and once I cut the top off of this, let's see how this looks. Do I have yarn? I have yarn. Okay, once I cut the top off, there will be nothing. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I would say you could get, so you can end it making it up a little square. So this top part will end up being cut off because you could seal it. You got to take the zipper off, but you could seal it with this on. You just would heat it up wherever you want, but you got to have something going through it to let the air out. That's why they want you to buy the other ones, because what you do, the pressy seal ones, is you take that to put inside of here to make the air channels. That's why they have you buy the other ones. Now, since I have already got these things, I can use these. I can use this. It has the texture on it, so you can use that inside of there. So I could just take sections of these and use this. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to do it in 3 spots. So that's enough for it to suck all the air out all the way along. So now this is pretty neat. You'll probably get like 3 balls in here, not full ones, maybe 50 grams, 50-gram balls, 3, maybe, yeah, 3. A cake maybe. And I already mailed out the package. So what I'm going to do is my next video, I'm going to be doing that tonight because I got to get a whole bunch of packages out tomorrow. So I think I'm going to set up a camera over by my work table where I'm doing this at, and I'll record some of that for you guys so you can see it. I know some of you do this already. Maybe these will be some tricks that you don't know, or maybe you have something that you do that'll help me out. So now I did get my sealer through one of my online catalog companies, and already I've noticed that to use the automatic suck and seal is not as good as using the pulse where you manually control it, because it's yarn and it's very soft. So it really has constant give. Now, when it's a hard object, like they do beans, rice, things like that, there's not air inside the bean or the rice. So there isn't like a finite amount of air to come out. And then what it does is it stops when it gets a certain amount of resistance. Well, with yarn, there's really not that much resistance because it's a soft fiber. So doing it manually yourself, you can feel it and see how smushed it is. And I know there's people that are going to say that this is not good for the yarn. Well, you're not going to store it in here. You're just transporting it. So do not believe my personal opinion that 3 or 4 days that it takes to mail this to somebody is going to damage your yarn. Don't think so. Not in my opinion. You're not going to store it in here permanently. Don't put anything pokey in here because then air would come out. If you have a bag and you put it in here to suck the air out, make sure you poke a hole in the bag so the air will come out of the bag. That was a hint. So yeah, I'm telling you all that information now. I'm probably going to tell you all that again when I do my video. So I'm very excited to try this and see how small I can get my packages, because apparently the size is what helps it make it cheaper when you do the bag part. Plus, if I can get them small, I can put them in the bags, and then they're double protected. They're double protected with 2 bags. And this freezer stuff's not bad. So what I'm doing is I'm going online and I'm going to order 2-gallon freezer bags. They have them online on Amazon. I saw some. So I have gallons. I have regular ones too. I'm going to try it with the regular ones too and see how it works. It's just very thin, and sometimes it might get a hole poked in it, but that's with normal stuff. We're using yarn, and yarn is not sharp or pointy. Now, I remember when I got my stuff from the UK, and it was sucked out. It was sucked. The labels were kind of crinkled and mushed. You know, that's going to happen maybe. You can check that before you put it in and see if your labels are flat. I wasn't paying attention to that when I was doing that one, but I will pay attention more to it when I do the rest. All right. Now, the other thing I want to tell you is if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, it might be a good time to do it, because this month is my birthday month and I celebrate all month long. I already have 3 secret videos with secret giveaways up. So if you haven't watched any of my other videos, you might want to go watch them. I didn't say there was a giveaway in it. You have to watch it to find out. And if you want to be in any of these giveaways, if you want to be entered in them, you need to comment. You don't really have to be a subscriber, because it's technically illegal for me to ask you to subscribe even though it's free. It's against YouTube's terms of service. And I mean, I really don't care if you subscribe. That's on you. I have like 500-600 channels that I subscribe to, and it's a lot. So I only have time to go through, and I can't watch all of them. So I just watch the ones that sound interesting. So, but if you turn on the notifications, you should be able to get notified when I put one up, and you can check it to see if there's a giveaway in it. Because let me tell you, I put 6 up already, and I have at least 4 ready to go that are going to be in more of my videos this month. I might do it just before it ends. And I have them ending May 5th. That's the last day for the video because I don't want everything to happen on my birthday. Was it May 5th? Maybe it is my birthday. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's the other thing. The dates I'm not sure of because I may be getting this new job and I don't know when it's going to start, if it's going to start before my birthday or after my birthday. So I don't know my hours, my schedule is going to be yet. So at least for the next 2 weeks, I am going to have the same schedule. And then if my job changes, it changes. Our new pay scale changes on Saturday. So it could be that Saturday, or it could be 2 weeks after that. So it depends when he processes my paperwork. So we shall see. And I have good news. My tub will not be skanky, dirty, stinky anymore because they fixed the problem. My tub won't be dirty and stinky, and I won't have stink coming out of my drains when I drain my sink for my dishes. That was nasty too. So that's done in this building. There's other buildings that have that kind of problem, but I'm done. Now I only have to clean my tub once a week instead of every time I take a shower. So that will be nice. So, okay, that is a heads up on vacuum sealing. I'm going to be doing that. I want to remind you that I really appreciate everybody that's getting their yarn out on time. I've already got at least half a dozen tracking numbers people have sent me. So I'm very proud of you for getting it out. Those of you that have done it already, really proud. And there may be some that did it that didn't send me the tracking number. And I only have you do that so that it doesn't give away who's mailing who. You won't know who's sent you mail until you get it. If you give me the tracking number, you will know where it's coming from because you can check the tracking and you'll know where it came from, but you might not know who sent it. It doesn't have a name on it, but it'll tell you where it's coming from. So that could narrow it down. And if you know where people live. So I think if there was anything else. Oh yeah. Mocha coffee, Wendy's. Yeah, really good. Really good. I happened to go there on the way and brought the dog their treat because I wasn't going to go to Starbucks because Starbucks is having double star day on Wednesday. So I didn't want to go today and tomorrow. So I may or may not go tomorrow. I'm probably going to be going to the post office tomorrow because I got to mail all those packages tomorrow. And so that's going to be fun. I get to do all my suck and seal tonight. And let's see. What are you waiting for? He's like, don't look at me. When I look at him, he turns away. Are you looking at me? Okay. Anyway, let me think. Was there anything else? Oh, yeah. I didn't say there's a video going to be on after this where I picked my new project, my quick and easy project, and I wasn't sure yet what I was going to do. It said it needed even stitches. Didn't say how many. Said it didn't matter how many stitches, but even stitches. So I decided to use my Dollar Tree yarn because I still have a lot of that. And I'm not going to be using it all for my Lizzie blanket. So I'm just going to grab a ball of Dollar Tree yarn. It's Premier. I love Premier yarn, but you know. So, and I'm still not sure. Okay, let me ask you. When I tell you what the stitch is, when you find out what the stitch is, excuse me, give me your opinion on if I should do it like in a square, like do like a granny square swatch, or do a long strip and then just put, when I get more stitches, just put all long strips together, or do squares. Because if I do it in a long strip, I can just do the next one right on it instead of having to sew it together. I could do like a border in between it, do a black or a white or something in between, and then do the other stitch. And I can just do like 5 rows or five repeats of whatever the pattern is. And then I would have a whole bunch of them, and then I could just make this long thing. But if I do squares, I'll probably have to attach them together. And we all know how we all hate that. So I'm leaning towards just doing some long rows, maybe 1 or 2, 5 repeats of this, maybe 5 inches or so. And then the next time I get a stitch, I'll have to put a mark on it and remind myself that it's even and how many there are, so that I'll know the next one I can do that. Some of them need odd numbers, some of them need even numbers, and you don't know that until you get the stitch. So let me know what your opinion is. I'm leaning towards the long piece and then just keep adding on to that to make a big sampler blanket. Okay. All righty. I look forward to doing my stuff with you later. So I'm gonna put this up so you can I can start on my project because I'm very excited to do my quick and easy project. I'm not even touching the other ones right now. I just want to get this done. It's very fun because it's fast. The other ones, I get bored. So, okay. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.
Okay, now that that one's done, I'm ready to pick my next one, and I'm just gonna film this with my phone. So let me ask my device. Echo, pick a number between 1 and 304.
Here's a number between 1 and 304. It's 95.
Okay, that'd be 95, and I will probably skip to that. Let's see. Okay, as I promised, I just went ahead and looked it up, took a quick peek to see what it is so I can talk about it. It's another blossom pattern. This will be a crochet stitch, and my plan with the crochet stitches was to just do swatches of it, and then just every time I get one, just keep adding on to it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably just make like a lap gan and just keep going. Maybe 5 rows, 10 rows until I get bored. Probably one color each. Then, so this is, if you can see this, it says easiest baby blanket ever. This is the Alpine Stitch. Apparently it's a 2-row repeat, and it is very pretty. So yeah, that is my next one. And I will be getting that one set up. I'm kind of having fun doing these little quick and easy ones that I'm like setting aside my Lizzie and my sand throw. I like these. These are kind of nice, and they're going fast. So I don't know. I may never go back to the other ones. I might put them in the on a shelf and just keep doing quick and easy projects. So at least I'm getting a lot done. Okay, let me sign off with this, and can continue on the video. Hi, it's Lori. It's my birthday month celebration. If you're still here watching, stay tuned for a secret birthday giveaway. The second birthday celebration for knitting would be another Learn to Knit pack kit. A circle hook is a 5.0 and a 5.5. 2 long needles. That would be 4.5 and 5.5. Another cute butterfly keychain from Darn Good Yarn. And some more knitting stitch markers. Another little book. Let's see, is this just knit, embroidery, and crochet? So this has all of them. And the yarn will be Bernat Softy Baby Cotton. This is a 3 in the colorway Duckling. And there is 50 cotton or 60 cotton, 40 acrylic, and 254 yards. So about 1,000 yards. Okay, the special word will be at the end of the video.